if it's like the worst case scenario,
gentleman's exit.
Yeah.
like if she just popped a squat and just started pissing on the chair, I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I need it. I'm out of here.
If my date just started,
And she's just like, you said you, and she's just like, you. She starts peeing. I'm like, oh shit.
Like,
What the?
All right, this one's a really quick one. Just we need to help settle this debate that's going on among men who are dating. Okay.
I'm engaged.
If the date is going very badly, as a guy, or actually as a woman too, do you ditch the date without paying, or do you actually see it through?
Wait, you mean just bail on the person?
Like you just stand up and walk away and leave?
If it's going really, really badly, not as in like, oh, we're not connecting, but like
What's the
other
extent?
person's being very
Like a
yeah.
like we're at dinner.
Yes.
I've never been in a situation where I felt
I can't, never. I
You
can't do that.
always see it through, no matter how. Even if she's like calling you racist or something, I don't know, because of how you like.
that sounds like a fun date though.
She saw my JK video.
She's trying to cancel you.
Yeah, just like if it's going maximum badly that you could possibly.
I
you
would,
still see the date through.
I would politely get up, leave, pay for the bill, and say goodbye.
Oh, you would pay and leave.
I think so too. If it's like the worst case scenario,
Gentleman's exit.
Yeah.
like if she just popped a squat and just started pissing on the chair, I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I need it. I'm out of here.
If my date just
And she's just like, you said you, and she's just like, you. She starts peeing. I'm like, oh shit.
Like,
What the?
he's like, this is too freaky.
I want to see this.
At what point would it be worth like walking away from your day? Because that's just crazy. Like what? I don't know. Like
There's no threshold.
I don't even know.
So
like,
in that snenario, if your date just starts pissing, squatted on her chair,
I'd be laughing too hard.
yeah, he would love it. In fact, he'd be like, "Here's $100." Joe would be like, "Yeah, I'm paying
Okay.
you now."
Because it's a story, right? But there's, I don't know. I think, what is the threshold? for
Let's say
everybody?
she's being really, really rude to you and the server.
Well, I'd probably be fighting with her at that time if she was rude.
Yeah. But then at this point,
Did we order food yet?
Is it a good? Is the place?
What kind of restaurant is it?
Is the restaurant really good?
it's good.
Because I'll probably fight through the meal because I took time to dress up and eat.
Oh.
Shut up, you fucking cunt, and I'm just eating. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Damn, punishing.
Fucking, I mean, I'd actually pay for both of it because either way I had a great entertaining time.
You would just ride it out.
Different.
Okay, like, I've never been in a situation where I felt like I needed to run. If I was presented with that, there's probably a good reason of like, oh, this bitch is psycho. Like, she's gonna kill me. Like, she told me about poisoning her ex-boyfriend, and I just don't feel safe with this girl. Or like, if I thought it was a scam, that's when I would leave.
I think I think in these examples that people are thinking of, they're less extreme and they're more just like, this person's being really obnoxious.
I don't think that constitutes like.
It's a bad date. Yeah, it's a bad date.
So when I was waiting tables, I saw this really sad ass situation. Well, it was weird, right? Where these like Eastern European dudes picked up these like Asian girls or whatever on Colorado and Pasadena. I know they're strangers. They probably just met them.
Yeah.
So they brought the group there. They were eating, and then like the girls weren't really like flirting back, and then the guys were kind of getting touchy and shit, and then like the girls weren't responding well, and then so like they just bailed on them and left them with the bill, and then the girls were like, what the fuck, like we barely ate. They were like pounding alcohol, drinking, eating. They barely ordered.
It's a tight move. It's a tight move.
So I was like, and then the manager was like, yeah, but you came together. Like, I don't even know these people. And then I'm all like, fuck, that was my table too. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man.
That sucks for that time when it's your table.
Yeah, but I guess I've never seen anyone bail on anyone.
I think a lot of these people in this discussion have done that.
They've bailed on people?
Yeah. They've got up and left without paying.
And they just fucking walked away?
Check for the girl, yeah.
But did they order something?
Yeah, like at least pay for your portion at the bare minimum.
I think if you're a chick and you're like, yo, this dude's fucking crazy,
And it was always
you could leave for sure. Like you could just leave without saying shit. But if you're a guy, I think they'll.
Oh, is that because of safety? Like,
you just never know. I would imagine.
I would agree with that.
Like I think if it's a girl, like who cares? Like if you're a guy though, I think you should probably pay for this shit. I don't think walking out is.
Would you walk out on a date, Kalyne? If
I have.
Oh. And did
Yeah,
you?
What caused that situation?
Can we ask what happened?
No, you can't.
I just wanted you to say no.
Can he ask about the situation?
Yeah, can I ask?
Okay, you ask her, she'll tell you.
Steak was well done.
That was good. We set it up. We set it up, boys. We got it.
I want to know what made that happen.
Yeah.
But I didn't walk out as we were eating or things were ordered.
You properly said, "Hey, no thanks."
Did you sit down and you go, oh, fuck that shit?
It's tired.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Hey, what's up? You're Daniel.
Look, you're not the photo. That's not.
You look nothing like what the? This is not you. That's not you.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Well, so what is it? You sat down and then like, what is it that you said?
We'll give you the ache.
Well, it was kind of one of those where like a friend brought a friend for you, but you weren't really a part of it, but you kind of dragged into that situation.
Yeah.
It was a feel out.
It was an ambush date.
It was a feel out ambush type situation. And then, your friends kind of leave you and then it's just you and this person.
Oh.
That sucks.
And it was nothing against him, it's just I wasn't feeling it.
And then it was.
So he didn't do anything wrong per se.
He didn't do anything wrong per se, he just,
No magic.
no magic, none.
He should have done better than
It
that.
was
Could
just
it
boring.
even, was it not only no magic, but there also just was like just zero common ground to talk about anything? Was that it? Or like what made you go like, I'd rather be somewhere else?
Most of the time I think that. I'd rather be somewhere else because I have more fun on my own time than with.
Really?
Yeah, I think that every time you talk, I think I'd rather be somewhere else.
We can't wait to leave right now.
He's like, shit.
Damn, that's rough.
No.
She's like that with all of us. It's okay.
Yeah.
So what did you say? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, did you
like
have-
in that
did you have an exit
last
line?
20 seconds?
You're like, sorry, bud, you're whack. I gotta go.
This was so long ago. This is probably like over 10 years ago. I don't remember verbatim what I said to him. I think it was along the lines of like, I'm so sorry, I have to leave. Have a great night.
At least you said something.
You said something.
That's different.
That's
It wasn't
different
like,
from
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
go to the
take a shit.
bathroom and then just never come
disappeared,
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
So-
like I have no issues with telling the person that I have to leave.
So in these cases, are they being told or are they just walking away?
They're just
they're
walking
just
away.
piecing out. Oh, okay.
Wow, not even a farewell of any sort.
Nothing.
Holy shit.
But honestly, though, but
It's like that.
It's
man,
mean.
you know what? Fuck this. And then they just leave.
I want to know the reasons why and how they did
They're
it.
all different, but it's just like, it's just the fact that they're doing that at all is kind of.
But everybody got their line though, like once you're talking to somebody and if you feel like, because we might see a date play out and we may not see like, oh, that was kind of fucked up interaction, but that guy might have said something to the girl or whatever, where it hit a soft spot and you're like, fuck you, I'm out of here, take it personally and leave.
Like there is that one video, I think it's like an Indian guy and he's on a date with like a black girl or something and they're in the car and then she's like so mean to him.
Oh, because of
Not
Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the Cheesecake Factory?
I just noticed the
Honestly,
fucking
He has every right to leave her. At that point, I agree with that.
Actually left that date.
You know what?
Yeah.
What bought? Like I'm just.
Someone
like,
was mean to an Indian guy?
Yeah, what was the backstory?
I know what the
he took her to
fuck.
Cheesecake Factory and she was like, "Are you
She was
fucking
throwing
serious?
a fit.
Cheesecake Factory?"
Really? She said it?
Lit,
I
bro.
love Cheesecake Factory.
Come on, man. First date?
All the options you can imagine.
Yeah, everything's good.
I love Cheesecake
It wasn't
Factory.
just that he took her to Cheesecake Factory. Is that he was taking her to a nice place, but she was late, so they couldn't get the res anymore.
Oh.
So then the next thing he could do was go to Cheesecake
See,
Factory,
context
and she was like,
matters.
"Are you serious? Look at this! Like I got ready for Cheesecake
Well,
Factory."
that's interesting because the context that made it seem like that was the video that blew up was that he promised her this nice restaurant and he thought Cheesecake Factory was a nice restaurant.
That's what people thought. But then in the video, he's telling her straight up, like, "No, I told you we're only coming here because you're an hour late." Like
An hour's crazy.
That's complete grounds for. I think this isn't gonna work out. We go.
yeah, that's exactly what he said. Yeah.
But what I don't understand here is how do these guys get into all these situations with like these horrible dates? Like I rarely have horrible
Tinder.
dates. Well, because like
Yeah.
I vet them. Like,
Yeah.
can't you tell
Yeah.
from text what kind of a person they'd be?
How long do you stalk them before you...
But you got options. Some guys don't got options.
That's true. You have
You got options.
No, but even okay.
You go.
Joe overdoses can choose.
But no, my question
Some
is
guys
though,
can't
like,
choose that much.
not even options, but can't you tell just by like don't people fucking text or just have a quick chat before they see them in?
Some people don't have discernment, and some people are so desperate that they'll do anything for
Wow.
some sort of connection.
So okay,
That's
That's true.
so you're telling me that some of these dates, it's just hey, click on Tinder. Hey, let's go on date Friday, and then they're like, yeah,
Yeah, I
and
think
then they
also-
just fucking
Yes,
really.
I think people are also bored too. I also don't think
Wow.
people are intentionally dating with the purpose of actually finding like a soulmate or a connection.
Like, you ever talk to a single person?
It's just it's a.
I never
dopamine.
dated that way because I actually want to vet them to make sure that my commitment to that time is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to fucking
You're
show
one-
up
you're
there.
One of the good ones.
But I don't want to show. But even I don't want to show up and then just be like, fuck, I'm wasting 4 hours on this fucking.
So what's the
boring-ass
worst date you've ever been on?
I don't know if it was.
Like in your experience, exactly. Like just nothing, no connection. Food was
She fucking took forever to eat. That was probably like the worst one.
Maybe she was scared of eating her.
What kind of food was it?
I think it was Vietnamese food. The Vietnamese, like,
Just put it in your mouth. Just put it.
Here, let me help you.
Eating in slow motion.
Relax your jaw. Relax your jaw.
yeah, she was an extremely slow eater.
Here, let me help you here. If I grab right here, your jaw will just click.
Was she old?
I don't know.
She had weak teeth. She had dentures.
Just like 75.
She's 75 years old.
He vetted her for 15 years. He was like, she didn't have dentures, but by the time I asked her on a date, she had dentures.
The other thing though too is sometimes you're talking on text and it's lit, and then you meet and it's just nothing.
That's true.
Like, I remember one time I went on a date. It was similar to like Kalene's thing. It was like a double date, and like it was cool. And then I met her, and it's like literally the first exchange when I heard her voice, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. And I didn't talk to her.
What was her voice?
And I was
But
like,
do an
trying to talk to
impression
her.
of her voice.
It wasn't her voice. It was just like, it's just the high pitchiness, and it's
Cadence.
like the how long she would take to, kind of like how you would say how long she would take to eat, how long she would say her words. It just took too
Just
long.
her being rubbed.
Yeah, it just like you're not
No patience, no patience.
No.
These two. Yeah, this person is taking forever to eat, and this girl's like, "Are you going to finish
Are you good?
your food?"
She sits down with Nick and just goes, so here we are. Nick's like, oh fuck, dude.
He's like, "Nick, you look really cute. I love the way you text. Your text style is so attractive."
Nah, but it was the way the girls were interacting with each other too, and I was like, yeah, I just don't think this is like, and I just left. I left.
You left.
You didn't say goodbye.
Kinda.
You kind of like, wow. You were like, "Yo, peace out. See you later, homie."
No, it was still like we're still a fucking bunch of young idiots, so it's like you could just like leave and it's.
Did you
fine.
leave money on the table? Did you pay?
Yeah, I paid for my, but I just left. Yeah, I paid for my thing and I just left. Yeah.
Nick.
I felt physically uncomfortable. Like that's what it really was.
They were saying the N-word a lot.
Yeah, and I was like, that's not okay.
I think the worst thing that's probably happened is like the girls didn't look like what their picture were. That was the worst.
Did you have an experience
Yes,
like that?
I have a story.
That's a deep cut, bro.
It was me and Steve Tirado. We were in New Orleans, and then we hung out with these girls, and then we went to this like club, and we're on like this mezzanine looking down at people partying. And these girls just started saying the N-word like crazy.
And I'm guessing
they were white. And they were just
there we
like,
go.
they were
There we
just
go.
bagging on everybody in
Oh,
the club.
shit.
And then like mad normal. And me and Steve were just like,
You're like, I've never been this close.
yo, because it's just, I guess we're just in that climate.
So you stayed the whole time, right?
Oh, bro, we had the greatest night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so it's the best night.
No. But then it's just like crazy that like that would be a situation I could see someone walking out on because
Yeah.
it was so like.
It's so jarring.
There's some places in the U.S. where they are like, you're weird for not talking like they are, and it's just like, holy.
Like
and I think
racist.
yeah,
You're like, if you don't act racist,
because they were
You
clearly
ain't like us.
they weren't even like let's say it and see what happens if they're like on our team or not. They were just mad comfortable like normal.
testing, dropping
Yeah.
the N-word. Let's just test it out.
I was like,
They've been doing it for years.
I could see that being a walkout one because it's just like that could be trouble, right?
What if they take too long to finish their sentences?
That's worse, yeah.
Is that a good problem?
I walk out if I think that she's bait.
Bait?
Like if she's too young?
No, like she's
Like this is a sting.
yeah, like she's like
Like her boyfriend's gonna rob you?
and it, yeah, and then
Oh, it's a setup.
If it's Medellin,
If you're in Colombia,
He's like, so if they're gonna steal my liver or any sort of vital organs, I usually try to scope that out.